The US President Donald Trump looms large over this entire situation. What could the potential consequences of this be for Australia?
Well, I guess one argument is that given that the US is pretty much the only full-throated ally that Israel has left, that they might retaliate against Australia in some other way, like with trade or the AUKUS review or something like that. And that was certainly the view put in an opinion article published in the Australian newspaper by the former US ambassador to the UN, who said that, we're at this critical moment with the AUKUS review and trade, and with so much hanging in the balance, why would Anthony Albanese choose now to announce that Australia would recognise a so-called state of Palestine at the UN General Assembly? Well, I don't know, perhaps because we think that crucial decisions about human rights and the future of entire populations are a matter of principle and not to be traded off over what a US president may or may not do, which is impossible to predict anyway. I think that the Australian government is taking the right tack here. They're not deliberately antagonising the US. They're trying to maintain that relationship, but they're not cowering in a corner, kind of trying to second guess what President Trump will do. Now, I mean, he did, when Canada did the same thing and said they were going to recognise Palestine, he said, that might have trade repercussions. And then subsequently, he did put up their tariff. Well, maybe, but maybe not. And we can second guess it all day, or we can do what we think is right in the circumstances, which I think is what the Australian government is doing.